See, that's the secret. See. All right. Anyway, this is Chris. Hey, this is Christian Edward reporting from ice cream parlor. It looks like Gramps Frozen Custard. Okay, so run on down to Gramps Frozen Custard and grab some. This is a really neat little place. I'm just gonna put the ice cream in there. You want to just stick the ice cream in the camera? She doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, this is really. I mean, does that look good? I mean, look at that. Okay, now you need to run on down here and get one. See, this is free advertising. All right. Okay.
They have great ice cream here.
So, do you know about the Continental Congress down there? I gotta back up a little bit more so I can get all you in there. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Bob.
Okay, Bob.
I'm Marilyn.
Marilyn's fine. Yep. Jan.
No, and I'm Bob.
All right, and Bob. Two Bobs. All right. Bob and Bob. All right. All right. It's just a reality. It's just a total forever reality thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll give you my card and stuff after I'm done.
The Continental Congress.
Oh yeah, it is in real. It's for real. Yes.
Yeah.
You've got 3 delegates meeting.
Buy it. I've never gone.
Yeah, you've got 3 delegates meeting from every state in the country. 3 from all 50 states. There's 150 of them, and basically they're all meening to redress their grievances to the government about the Constitution of the United States of America. Now, did you guys know that we actually have a Constitution, but that's not the Constitution of the United States of America. The Constitution of our Republic was actually the Constitution for the United States of America, and the 2 words are very different, of and for. Of means, in Black's Law, and I got my Black's Law dictionary in the car if you want it, it means that you're subservient to, or you are a slave of. So if you are for the Constitution of, I see that's why I like to ask the questions, you know what I'm saying? And you can look this stuff up. I mean, don't just believe me, you know what I mean? But if you look it up, and now, do you want to be subservient to the government, or do you want to be in authority over the government? Okay? Now, I mean, personally, I believe that God should be my authority, and since God doesn't really make His words very well known, and sometimes it's kind of hard to hear Him, you know what I mean? I think it takes 12 of my peers to decide really what God is really trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of how the order of authority is. And in 1871, what I found out from my research, I just sit around and research all day. I work 40-hour days and sleep 4. Okay? In my research, I found out that in 1871, a corporation called United States Government was set up. They created a new constitution called the Constitution of the United States. It was basically a transparency of the original Constitution. They then start adding amendments to it and everything like that. You sure you don't want to be on camera? You're cute handing that. You sure? All right. She's cute sitting there with the. Come on. I mean, seriously. All right. Anyway, they're going to be really wondering what you look like now on Pyro Bank. All right. You know. All right. So anyway, the thing is this corporation was set up. I have something known as a redemption manual in my car. I'm a consultant to the convention. I'm an elected consultant to the convention, and I was trying to let them know about this little scam that was committed in 1871. I started consulting. I was elected, by a 30-member subcommittee that elected me as a consultant to the convention. I later got kicked out the next day, and this is happy-go-lucky, just guy becoming the media, going out, and then all of a sudden he finds himself in the middle of this biggest story of all time, maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought I'd like to, address this to people that have not heard it before, and let's just see how they react to it. So, like basically, when you want to be like with the Constitution for the United States of America, it's basically you want to be. That's for them. If you want to be my authority, you need to sign over and agree to these rules. You know what I'm saying? These are the only things that we're going to give you authority over. Other than that, don't run. If you don't want to, follow these rules, then don't be my authority. Don't be a cop. Don't be a lawyer, don't be a judge, don't be a president, don't be a representative, don't be a senator. And those rules are for those people only. The speeding laws, the courts, I know for a fact, and I've already been accosted twice over the last week by police. I have not been jailed. I know my rights. All right? You do not have to contract with these people. And that's the honest to God truth. You create unseen contracts. Okay? Now when a cop comes up to you, you get pulled over for speeding, right? And he comes up to he wants your driver's license. Or he wants your last name and your date of birth. Right? Now, as a free man on the land, sovereign American, okay, I'm not a U.S. citizen, all right? I've revoked my consent to be governed by corporations. If I want to elect some representatives and, people that are going to represent, people, all right, the whole world is run by corporations now.
You were a citizen and you revoked your citizenship?
What'd you say?
You said you're not a citizen, so
I got to get closer so I can hear. Well,
you're not a citizen? You were a citizen, but now you're not? Or
I am an American national of the original republic that was created in 1776. The U.S. citizens are actually, they consent to that contract that was created in 1871, and it was actually a corporation that was incorporated in none other than England. If you put the pieces together and understand that England wanted a piece of us from day one, and they were really upset that they, this guy's got a thoughtful look on his face right now. I got to get that look right there.
I would say it sounds like you're a nonconformist.
It sounds like I'm a nonconformist. I get that all the time. Yep, I nonconform, definitely. I conform to freedom, and everything that I see around me is not freedom.
And at this point, you're a minority.
I definitely am a minority. And I have. It's too bad that more people don't want freedom, but you know what I'm saying? That's kind of that,
these are all concepts I never heard of.
Well, that's the thing, and I hadn't heard of it until 90 days ago, and it took a lot of research, a lot of law books. I bought a lot of law books. I've watched hundreds of videos and stuff, like hours and hours of videos and stuff like that, So, anyway. So what do you guys think of this? This little so it's not education. Everything's education. Any information is education, whether it's true or false anyway. You know what I mean? Because it teaches you, and with the mainstream media, what I found is it's like they almost sanitize the information so much that it just kind of just goes right by your bullshit sensor. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, I can believe all this stuff, And from my research, from the point of view of somebody that's had over 2 years of experience in independent media where I let everything in and make my own decisions, what I've found is that the war on terror is really just a fraud to make the cops afraid of you and you afraid of the cops and take away everybody's rights, and we're going to move to just a one world currency, and they control everything. These corporations, this group of individuals. Can I gotta add? Okay, all right, we're gonna finally get her on camera. All right.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Zeitgeist?
I have seen Zeitgeist.
Very, very good movie.
It's an incredibly good movie. I really do actually like that. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys about my plan, because I've been telling people about my plan all along, and people have been ratting me out every single time I have a plan, and then I go and try to do the plan. It's like somebody's already figured it out. So anyway, here's my plan. You guys are the only ones I'm telling about this. Okay, so I've got you on camera now, and I'll probably figure out where you live. No. Anyway, this is my plan. I have been elected as a consultant to the convention on Saturday night. All right. I was ejected the next day because my consulting was too good. Okay. These people have a right to hear from me because I've been elected. Okay. Now the hotel, the GiveMeLiberty.org, that's doing the event, they basically had the hotel eject me, and there's no written complaint, nothing on file. I can't even get the police report because I stood there and I was like, I want something in writing. You give me something in writing that you have censored the press from a public event. And then the cops came down, and the cops won't even give me their report, because if I get their report, then they have censored the press from a public event. He said, file a Freedom of Information request, he says. So they're playing the big red tape game. These people do not serve us. All right? These people do not serve us. You know what I mean? So it's serve and protect, but who? Why don't they put who? Serve and protect who? You know what I'm saying?